Hey everybody, we're going to do one other video on Vocoflex. This is the vocal transformer tool. I've done a couple videos about this of late, and I wanted to do one that was completely raw with no other processing to really let you hear some of the potential of this tool. Now, it has some delay. I mean, there's just some processing that's happening here. But I have this set into real-time mode, and I have it set to the lowest latency. That's important because it does help it get a little bit more streamlined, minimizes the latency. We're going to be running Logic. Right now we're at a buffer of 64. We're going to keep it there. Sometimes the audio has suffered a little bit at 32, but 64 in terms of a buffer size is pretty small. With this, I'm putting my voice to a firm operatic soprano preset, which means I also needed to pitch shift the input up by 12 semitones, so an octave. And the fact that it's doing the full octave switch and changing my voice is pretty amazing. Now, I'm gonna warn you right off the bat. I'm not like a singer. I'm not a singer. I sing with a lot of processing. This is going to be me just with this one plugin, and that's it, and a little bit of piano. And we'll see how that goes. So you can hear that any imperfections of my pitch are coming through the voice, which I think is really great. There's very minimal artifacts. Now, any artifacts you're hearing, the obvious ones, if there are any, are probably because I'm playing a keyboard and the microphone is picking those up. So it would be ideal to use closed back microphone or headphones so that you don't get any bleed. These are open back, so a little bit of bleed is coming through. And perhaps not play the piano at the same time as singing. So use this maybe after you've done the recording already. Although I like hearing the nuances that happen while I sing, which mean I can compensate for those in future takes. So maybe if I'm going to a higher section, I can use, a little bit different vowel construct to maybe bring out a little bit of different sound with Vocoflex. But overall, it sounds amazing. Now, it is through a reverb. I don't think I mentioned that originally. And even though I have the pitch correction tool, I was messing with that a little bit earlier, it's deactivated. So really, you're hearing the Vocoflex, the piano, both of those through a reverb, but that's it. And so you're hearing just how powerful this is. Now, we can add a little bit of latency by using the highest quality. And certainly that does add a slight bit more, which makes it hard to sing. But I think that it's maybe worth hearing the difference with that. The latency is just too much. It even messes with your pitch when you're just having so much latency. So really, the lowest latency setting is still going to be better. But then you can turn off some of these things, like the real-time mode, and then have a higher quality thing once you've recorded it, and then make some adjustments. Let's add, because you can add multiple voices here. Warm, youthful tenor. And we'll go over to the tenor one all the way. We may have to change the octave back down. Hello, maybe not. Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba. Ah, oh, 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 So you can also pull this between the two and morph it back and forth. Now, usually this works better if, for instance, we're using two presets which are in the same range. So maybe two different sopranos or two different tenors or whatever, because then you don't have to worry about the input pitch shift as when we do with some of them. So let me see. Let's see. Sharp female R&B. Let's hear what this one sounds like just by itself. So we have to go up the octave. And then we can morph between these two. So a little bit of both.
Gets the breath in the diction, gets every little detail that I do, even when it's out of tune. In talking too, I mean, this is like me talking. That's pretty cool. And we can change and morph this as we go, so we can find the perfect blend of these two, or different combination of both.
What does it sound like in this song? Is it too long? Is it there everywhere? Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments. If this is a better example of this tool, if perhaps you can see yourself using Vocoflex in any of your productions, or just having it in your toolkit when working with artists. And if there's anything else you'd like to hear attempted or tried with it, then also put that, and we can make an additional video or do another live stream with this. But just let me know. Okay, that's where we're going to end. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was informative.